Welcome to the first video from the Townsvillain garage. I have just got my Beetle back from the electrician. Auto electricians, good blokes, did a thorough job to make sure that the wiring in my 1963 Baja Beetle wasn't going to cook me alive. Now, it absolutely was. So, the first thing was here, the battery boxes behind the seat in Beetles. The battery has been rewired. The car stalled and it popped a fuse and burnt some of the cabling. As a new purchase, I thought that was probably a good idea. Knowing Beetles, I had already bought my fire extinguisher and thought, it might be worth seeing a professional. Hence the Auto electricians there on Bayswater Road in Townsville came to my aid, and they were really awesome, really thorough, and I'll be back, unfortunately, for them. So I got to put my brace back on the battery box and secure that because I don't want that rattling around there. And still, my clean slate of a Beetle. I had a bit of a handbrake issue, so I pulled that out and fixed that. I still got to tighten it up at the rear drum brakes. The 6-volt generator to 12-volt alternator conversion from the last user is fine, apart from the fact that all the gauges are 6 volts still, and so I'll need to replace those. So I'm just looking at different options there. A couple of those switches are superfluous, so I'm just starting to see how I'm going to modify that to suit my liking. Sloppy steering, probably the steering box needs to be rebuilt. I'll probably do that. I want to change it all to an iMore front and back rear bar suspension setup, so I'll do that. Currently, the regular throw, which I've always hated in Beetles. So I hopped on to Bug Tech in Germany, and I was actually sent through their distributor in the UK. Perhaps I should give them some love, because I thought their stickers were pretty cool. Hey burner. Might actually have to put that one on, I like it. For the time being, I'm going to be putting stickers on the car for people who have been supporting the Townsvillain Bug project. And in time, I will fix up every single bit of this car. I've got spare rubbers, I can replace them. I notice maybe the front one and the rear one has been done, but I know the door ones are the biggest pig out of all and to do. This whole door, it's used to be a red Beetle. It's been painted with this, Carrera grey or whatever it is. But everything else is, absolutely seized up and not working. So that's something I'm going to be working on, some simple fixes. But other than that, mechanically is going well. I love the big fat 295 rear wheels, the 5-stud pattern, and everything else here is just a 1500cc stock single port, which is cool. I'll be leaving it single port. I've got some other pipe joins there, which might be an improved exhaust setup. So I've got a spare engine that I'm still stripping. A couple of spare sets of wheels and tires in case I need to get something fabricated, and some spare parts. But still setting up the garage, so stay tuned for more in the Townsvillain Garage, I'll make a video when I'm installing the Bug Tech shifter. It feels cool, and obviously because the gear shifting pattern's the same, if it's left hand side or right hand side drive, then it would just be a one size fits all. Already scrunched up my hay burner sticker. Hay burner sounds close to a insult that I know. I won't say it here. Send me a text message if you want to find out more. Stay tuned. This is just a test to see if this integrates with Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook. Have a good day.